And once again, we're back for a brand new episode of Farmville Friday.
Once again.
I know the mystery. A lot of things happen, not so a long time. But with us to try come now and giving us some advice. With again, your host, Jolly Lena.
And I'm Arnie Augustine.
So now, this is a special episode. We want to explain to you guys or express to you guys our whole process of our farm. Give a little bit of advice, how we started, what we think we did not have to actually get done. But
basically, the do's and don'ts when it comes to farming.
Yeah, exactly. So we just want to give you guys a sneak peek. Nothing much. No one holding up to what. But give some advice, and like my guy over this side said, some do's and some don'ts. So when it comes to farming, let's break that down. Let's start from there.
Oh, a long process, but we're explaining to step by step as well. Well, at least what we gone through when it comes to farming.
Yes, exactly. So now let me explain. Let's just get to the first step. What's the definition of a farmer? Let's start from there, because as our community, we might have a different definition versus what our system or the government or the organization or the country has.
Indeed.
Now when it comes to, let's start from the local population. Let's start from there. When we think about farmer, we think about, okay, we have a few acres of land, either we're planting or we're raising animals or things like that.
Oh, that make me a farmer.
Exactly.
That is not true.
And
the process that was whole by explanation, we have to go in step by step.
And we learned this because during our process of our farm, we said, okay, then we have a few acres.
Correct.
We will do what we need to do, and then we're a farmer. But that does not make you a farmer, actually. And this is the reason why. Think about it this way, right? If you want to apply for any grants, any programs, anything at all, and it says farmer when it comes to the application, and you say, you know what, I have a couple acres, I plant or I raise animal, I know a farmer, so I qualify.
It really don't work like that.
Exactly.
First of all, to be a farmer, you have to be a licensed farmer.
Yes, you have to be.
I mean, that's all we aware of that. So you have to actually go into the agricultural department and apply for that license. Pay whatever fee to make you actually become a farmer in the system.
Yes.
Not also how we as personally, all of it are one Belizeans, how we want to classify farmers. All right, like my brother said, we got a couple acres.
Because I would think, exactly.
A farmer,
exactly.
It really don't work like that.
It does not. It does not. You have to be registered in the system as a farmer, and that would allow you to qualify for the grants or for the government programs or certain stuff like that. So here, we'll give you guys the information that you need to know. So, information when it comes to that, please, I advise everybody out there who say, you know what, I'm a farmer. I would advise you guys, or we would advise you guys to register whichever district you live in. Go to your local
agricultural department.
Exactly.
And please make sure you register.
Register. That's very important, because by you registering as a farmer and not registering as a farmer, it plays a lot when it comes to if you could qualify for any grants, any subsidy, any assistance, anything at all. You have to be registered.
Not even that, bro. When it comes to being a registered farmer, you actually get assistance from the agricultural department.
Yep.
If you're actually a registered farmer.
Yep.
To help you prepare your farm. When they come to equipments or machine, if you come and help you out, whether they plow the land or whatever or whatnot, you could actually get assistance from the agricultural department. But only if you're a registered farmer.
Exactly. Not only that too, any programs that they have out there for farmers, like it could be like programs when it comes to assisting, like my guy over there said, or it could be like when it comes to you learning courses, like okay, maybe they have planting courses or they have where you need to grow pigs or sheep or chicken
or grafting, whatever the situation may be.
And it comes to the database of what the agricultural department needs to know. What needs to happen is that in order for them to invite you or you to actually understand what's going on, first you have to be registered in the system, because
Correct.
everything has a database whereby, here what, you know what, this person is registered as a farmer for this. Okay, we're having a program that we're trying to institute in our community for this, or we're trying to push out for this. That means that, you know what, I know this farmer registered for this. So that means that, you know what, I'll give the farmer a call, or I send the farmer an email or a text message. So it's very important, guys. The first thing we start off from, kindly go to your agricultural department and register your farm and register yourself as a farmer. Very, very important. That's the first thing.
Honestly, my 2 cents when it comes to it, people, I have to agree with Bali. You should register, or else like Belizeans, how we call it, you know what makes sense.
Yeah.
Everything will be too hard to actually do.
Yeah.
Yeah, look impossible.
Yeah.
But the only reason why is because you're not a registered farmer. So the assistance that you could actually get, you are the lose out pan.
Exactly. Now, another advice we would give you guys, when it comes to your farm, you know, when you come into farming, like we did, we were very, very ambitious. We wanted to do a lot. But we would advise you guys not to bite off more than you could chew. So, for example, if you have 10 acres of land and you have a farming plan, then it suits, okay, that you could actually have 10 acres of what you could do, and you have the funding. Correct. Or you have everything you need to do, then go ahead and just do what you have to do for your 10 acres. But my thing is, if you don't have the funding or the resources to actually deal with that 10 acres, then don't try to, like,
the do's and the don'ts when it comes to farming.
Yes.
No, because more than you could chew.
True. Because then you will understand that you spend money, they try clear out that section, and then months pass, and then you say grow back. Then I'm like, wait, I don't pay for make that section to get clear out, whereby now I actually have to go pay again for make that section to get clear out.
And not only that, as Belizeans, the first thing we do, that we catch feelings.
Yeah.
Okay, we're not to send more money and we'll spend money.
So the advice would be, don't bite off more than you could chew. Take it a step at a time. If you do clear out your first acre, clear out the first acre. Then after that, when you develop the first acre, then clear out your second acre.
You move on to the other acre, then the other.
Exactly.
Before you know it, you have 10 acres. Your same 10 acres full of crops, whatever livestock you plan to raise, you will have it. But if you want to take it step by step.
Exactly. So that's another advice, because it's very important that,
correct.
You know what, you don't want to rush. So I would advise you again, guys, take it at a time, step at a time. And the guy said, step at a time, because eventually you'll get there. It's not a race, it's a marathon. Take your time. Now, another advice would be, when it comes to maintaining your farm, do it as often as possible. Because not think that, oh, you know what, every month I will chop from my farm.
It don't really work so.
Your farm, first of all, don't like your yard. The house where you live, okay, you'll chop your yard once a month.
That's nothing like a farm. You can want to chop the farm among the acre. Brace that, just like when you got on your farm the first time. Thick bush in a Belizean's word. Thick bush what they left for the weight for you.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. We would advise you guys to, at least, even if it's just 2 times for the month, which means it's almost like every 2 weeks.
Or something. Correct.
I would advise you, clean the farm, maintain the farm every 2 weeks, which means every other week. Because what we understood, or what we actually realized from our one, that, okay, we say, all right, 3 weeks gone, and then we decide, but when we do everything else, then not a lot of time for maintain farm. It takes about 2, 3, 4 days, like, because of how we allow the grass, the bush,
so
everything.
Basically just grow out a hand palm. So like, we not say to start back from the beginning, but you know, to be as easy as it should be.
Exactly.
Because if you actually, like I'm about to tell you, if you maintain your land every 2 weeks, you actually train your land.
Train the grass.
Your bush will eventually start turning to grass.
Yep.
But probably be land more.
Yep.
But if you wait every other month, rain come, rain gone, rain come, rain gone. Then seeing through you cut down the bark, start stub again.
Exactly.
You start from the beginning.
Exactly. So that's something that's a no-no as well. That's another no-no.
Correct.
Now, when it comes to certain things, like machinery or but machinery and objects that you have on your farm.
Yeah.
It's a safety advice whereby be careful when you're on your farm, because you know what, you never know what could happen, because you're in the whole aura of getting things done. You might be in a rush. Advice, safety first. If you have to use any precaution like gloves or maybe helmet or something whereby you're doing something,
don't make your pride get in the way to make you be safe.
Yes.
Make your pride, I know I wear a helmet because you know look cool for me.
Yeah.
But trust me, a piece of 2x4 dropping in your head, you might wish you have on a helmet.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's a story. Exactly. So my point is, you take it very seriously when it comes to safety hazards on your farm.
Then off the top of my personal body, I could talk to when it comes to safety, when it comes to machinery. You could be, up to the biggest machine down to a machete. And it could be a serious thing.
Life goes on. But our advice to you guys is that take safety precautions very seriously. Because it's not a joke. You would think that, you know what, after the fact that something happened, you are think that, you know what, I should have do this. Or this was what I should have done, or don't let that situation happen. Then you think that, you know what, I should have done this. Take the precautions first, then you know what, you don't have to even worry about I should have been doing this.
You may even have in another position to make that could even happen to you.
Exactly. So whatever you do, if you're building something, if you're chopping, if you're whatever it is, if you're trying to fix something on a machine, turn the machine off first, then try to deal with anything on the machine. So like, for simple example, if it's a weed eater, if it's a lawnmower, don't think that, you know what, you go try pull the string, or you go try pull out whatever you have to pull out under the lawnmower and stuff. Because the second time, the time you pull it off, you don't know if that must have spin, and then when the grass or whatever gets stuck in there, stop it for a spin. Then when you don't pull it out, it cut up you. Or you don't want to end up in any kind of situation whereby you could say, you know what, oh my goodness, what just happened? You don't want to be in a situation.
So to prevent all of that, just take the necessarily safety precautions.
Yep.
So you end up in a position,
Yes.
Or
exactly.
you have to get cut from the weed eater up on your hand, or
anything,
whatever the situation may be.
Safety is very, 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 very important. And we just wanted to come today and give you guys those advice, because we learned them on our farm just going through the process.
Just a day-to-day basis. I mean, well, we've been along with we when it comes to this whole process of the farm.
Exactly.
From the drop wheelbarrow with cement. We've been along with it, right? So we'd give no advice for whoever just to start out as well, based on what our own experience personally. We don't tell nobody we just the makeup or no fable. No, there are things that we actually gone through, and if this not work, that not work. Yo, you better do it this way.
Exactly.
So for our viewers and people who are following, such as yourself, we come and say, you know what, make we give advice about the do's and the don'ts when it comes to farming.
Yes.
Because we've been through both.
Yep.
Nobody ever advised when it comes to the don'ts. We learn what are the don'ts when it comes to farming.
Exactly. And that so by the time when we get maybe a year, 2 years, 3, we will always come with advice, because we're learning during the whole process.
Exactly.
So as we learn, we will actually give out the information, give out the game, because that's what we think is necessary for our farmers out there, for our home gardeners out there, for everyone out there that, you know what, hey, what, take advice and precautions and stuff seriously, because it only can help. So like again, this is an episode that we thought that we needed to do. You'll catch me again next week, of course, because
obviously, and trust me, we want to stay in tune for next week to see what we have for showing up on Farmville.
What? Yeah, we're not even giving out too much information about that. So I also cut it short, because then again, as usual, want to know the deal. Yard light have
Soil for sell.
rich soil. All you have to do, you know what else? Hit the number.
Down below.
That's all you have to do. All you have to do. But then again, I'm your host, Jalilino.
And I'm Arnie Augustine.
We're out.